Housing and Property Vulnerability Policy. This video will take you through Housing and Property's Vulnerability Policy. As a social landlord, we have an important responsibility to support tenants who are experiencing vulnerability and promote their safety and well-being. The vulnerability policy applies to social housing tenants living in Camden Council-managed homes. The policy defines vulnerability as a situation where a resident or household faces barriers to accessing our housing and property service, which could lead to disadvantage. Some of the factors we may consider include life events such as care experience, domestic abuse, or hate crime. Life circumstances such as transgender or refugee or asylum seeker status. Disabilities and neurodivergence. Our policy lays out our framework for supporting and enabling tenants experiencing vulnerabilities. We aim to do this by understanding and know our residents, considering relevant factors, social, economic, personal, that might impact a tenant's experience of housing, identifying the barriers and strengths a resident might be experiencing, empowering tenants' strengths and supporting them to overcome barriers by working together and making reasonable adjustments, enabling equitable access through tenant participation and working well together. We will work towards this approach in recognizing, recording, and responding to vulnerability across services. Recognizing. We will recognize relevant factors and barriers through self-reporting, referrals from or information sharing with other services or agencies, reviewing information we already have, conversations with tenants and household members, noticing possible indicators, for example, frequent no access or missed contact, recording. We are working on systems improvements, which will allow us to record any vulnerabilities that we become aware of on our digital systems. We will also work to record information on reasonable adjustments, including any communication or access requirements, and share this information across our services. We will work to record whether there is a nominated advocate to speak to us on the resident's behalf. Responding. We aim to put in place reasonable adjustments required to ensure equitable access to our services. Reasonable means that we can consider whether such an adjustment would be practical, affordable, and the resources available. We work collaboratively with other agencies, organizations, and teams to provide collaborative support. To ensure our staff are well equipped to recognize, record, and respond to vulnerability, We deliver training to relevant staff covering topics around vulnerability. We also involve tenants in decision-making and community improvements. To help others overcome barriers faced. You can learn more about the way we involve residents in our services on our website. You can let any member of our housing and property service know about a vulnerability you might be experiencing. This will help us make changes to better meet your needs.